Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my video entry to Horace Grit. I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry. To HoraceWorgritWimp79's 100 subs contest. Congratulations again, Carl, on your 100 subs. You totally deserve it. You make your videos entertaining, and you always have the ability to laugh at yourself. So that's great. That's a great thing. And you can tell you have fun with your channel, and I love your entry, your intro to your channel. Okay, it's nice and pleasant and mellow. I like the intro to your channel. Anyway, you're giving away three prizes, three Blu-rays. You're giving away. I think the first one is the three prizes, and girl with the dragon tattoo on Blu-ray. The second one is the Alien Anthology, all 4 films, and the third thing is a, which I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. What am I going blank? I'm sorry. The Sherlock Holmes 2-pack. You're giving away the ones with Robbie Downey Jr. and Jude Law. You're giving away those 2 movies on Blu-ray, which are excellent movies. And that's great prizes, so I'm going to enter your contest. And you ask 3 questions, okay? And I'll answer them, and I'll put a link down to your channel down below so people can sub to him. Like I said, sub to him. He's a great guy, and he totally deserves more subs. And also, I'm sending him a package, because he sent me an excellent package about a week ago, which was just more than outstanding with tons of stuff. And if you look at my videos, you can see his package that he sent to me, which was totally outstanding, and he totally didn't have to do that. So I'm going to be sending him something back as soon as I get the movies that I ordered for him. But anyway, back to the contest. The 3 questions you asked. The first question, I wrote them down so I could remember. Old age and everything. 2 films. If you were stranded on desert island, what 2 films would you take with you? Okay. People who have seen my channel probably could guess this. At least the first one, I think. Okay. The first movie that I would definitely take would be 300, starring Gerard Butler. This is, directed by one of my favorite directors, Zack Snyder. Starring, like I said, Gerard Butler, Lena Headey, and this about the 300 Spartans. Just versus the Persians. This movie is just so. I remember when this first came out and I went to see it in the theater. This movie will just get your heart racing. The visually, the fighting, the way it's shot is this movie's just it's just so visually stimulating. You'd have to be dead not to be pumped up by watching this movie. That's how this great is. The battle scenes, just Gerard Butler, his performances, his total kick-asses as Leonis. I think that's his character's name. I don't want to. King Leonis, I don't want to say his name right. Yeah, King Leonidas. I'm sorry. He's so pumped up, and just tonight we dine in hell. Just all the little things that he does in this movie, and just the courage and just the battle scenes are just, like I said, this movie is just epic. It's epic filmmaking, and I absolutely just one of my favorite films ever. So that's why I have several different versions of it. That's how much I love this movie. Okay, and I just, what more can I say? Just, like I said before, and I think I said in the video before, if you see this movie, if you were dead before, this movie would bring you back to life. That's how exciting this movie is. So that I definitely would take this to a desert island. And the second movie that I would take is would be Batman Begins. Now, a lot of people would probably say, why not Dark Knight? Don't get me wrong, I love the Dark Knight with Heath Ledger. His performance is great and everything else in this. But this story I love because, like I said, this came after the fiasco that was Batman and Robin, and I guess if it wasn't for that movie, this one wouldn't have been made. But this is Christopher Nolan's take on Batman, and the great thing about this movie, what I love, first of all, the cast that he has in this. Christian Bale is Bruce Wayne, the Batman, and Michael Caine is Alfred. You got Morgan Freeman, Liam Neeson, Gary Oldman, just the cast of characters and the calibers of actors, and then plus the writing for this. This is Batman's origin story, or more importantly, this is Bruce Wayne's origin story. And they show you, normally, like I said, the movie begins and he's already Batman, but this movie, it takes you on it's Bruce Wayne's journey to becoming Batman. And like I said before, I think in the previous video, the great thing about this movie that it's so well written, and the great thing that I love about this, that you don't see, I don't think Batman, you don't see him actually become Batman until like an hour into the film. That's how his story is that much interesting. Like I said, it takes you from his journey from, like I said, from when he's a little kid, it's, you know, his death of his parents, and then when he's grown up and he's an angry young man, and he just leaves Gotham to go, you know, search to find, you know, find the means to fight injustice, and just between the meeting with Liam Neeson and, you know, just everything else, and then the journey back to Gotham, and him, you know, building the building the bat suit, his first night out, just everything. This movie is just epic, and it's one of the best origin stories ever. And to me, out of the two Batman movies, even though Dark Knight I love, this one to me is my favorite. It's just, like I said, it's because it's Bruce Wayne's journey to becoming Batman, and they did what no other Batman film did it before. That shows his journey, which I absolutely love. So that I would definitely take this on a desert island with me. Okay, now the second question he asked: if you could be any character for a day, what character would it be and why? Well, to me, I thought about there's a lot of characters you could pick for that. You know, maybe Tony Stark. You know, you'd be a billionaire, playboy philanthropist, like you said in the Avengers trailer, and you get to be Iron Man, fly around and stuff, and fight supervillains and stuff. That'd be great. Or you could be Bruce Wayne, like I said, it could be Batman, and you could be Clark Kent and Superman, and you know, that'd be great to, you know, be able to fly around the world and everything else, and fly into space and be able to, you know, lift heavy things. But the character I'm going to pick that I would be for a day would be Blade. Okay, this is the first movie, of course, and the reason I would love to be Blade is just his total. He's just so kick-ass. I love the opening scene of this movie with him in the club, and you just see him when you see it. All the vampires react to him, and you just see him just standing there. Wesley Snipes, total badass. Everybody's back. All the vampires are backing up because they're whispering his name, because he has that good a reputation that he's so badass. He's so well known, and that all the vampires fear him. And plus, like I said, he kicks ass, and he backs it up. And like I said, he has all these amazing skills, and like the character says in this movie about him, he has all the vampires' strengths and none of their weaknesses. So I would love to be Blade for a day. You get to ride a cool bike, and you have the cool car that he drives, and you get to kick ass, you get to kill vampires, which is totally cool. And you know the babes are going to be after him, just because he's Blade, So that's who I would be if I could be a character for a day. Now the third question is that you asked is what movie was the first movie that you remember seeing? Okay, I think I'm going to go back. This is going to be back to public school days. The first movie I think I remember seeing is a movie. The reason I remember seeing this is because we had to pay 5 cents to see it. When in my public school, PS59 in the Bronx, which I think might be still open. But anyway, they used to have this after-school program where they would show old movies, and you pay 5 cents or something, and then I think it was 5 cents, and you get your parents to sign a permission thing, and then they show movies. And the movie that I wanted to see, it was called Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. And at that point, I had never, I knew about horror movies and stuff, but I don't think I ever actually saw one. And I think I saw like pictures and stuff, and they said it was an old-fashioned. They advertised it as an old-fashioned horror movie from the 40s, black and white. And so of course I got my mother. I begged my mother. She gave me the 5 cents and signed the permission slip. And I went after. I think it was after school they showed it. Yeah, after school, and we saw it. And we saw it on a projector in the auditorium. And I was just amazed by this. Like I said, the movie just amazed me. It's one of my, it's one of my favorite films, Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. And I was just amazed, just seeing, like I said, this black and white movie and seeing these two horror icons clash together. And like I said, I have a soft spot in my heart for the old horror movies from the 30s and 40s, just because of that. And that was I believe, my first experience going to the seeing a movie. I mean, I don't have any conscious recollection of before that, and I think I was about 6 or 7, I think, because I think anything before that was probably cartoons and everything else, and I can't remember anything else before that. Okay, so that's my entry into your contest. Again, his YouTube username is HoraceWorgritWimp79. Okay, and I'll put a link down to his channel down below, and please sub to his channel. Like I say, he's a great guy, and he sent me a great package. So I'm going to send him something back. And please sub to his channel. Like I said, he's giving this contest. I think his contest ends next week's. Well, no, the 30th, I think he said. Okay. But anyway, go to his page. Like I said, I'll leave a link to his channel. And check out his other videos. Like I said, he has, I think, about 2 or 3 videos up on all his bloopers and stuff, which are great. And there's a great video. There's a great blooper of him in a chair. That's all I'm going to say about it. Okay, so, okay, Carl, again, thank you for having this contest. And I love when people give back to the YouTube community. It's a great thing. So this is Trade Pastors, and let me know what you think of my choices, and feel free to leave your comments down below. And this is Trade Pastors saying so long and take care.